They said we were dreaming too big. They said it was too much to ask. They said Wimbledon doesn't always deliver fairy tales. But here we are. Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner, two young titans, two rivals born of the same fire, were about to step into the cathedral of tennis, not just to contest a title, but to write a new chapter of greatness. The story was building from the moment the first ball was struck on the sacred lawns of SW19 this year. Carlos Alcaraz, the prodigy from El Palmar, the boy who turned grass into his kingdom, lit the torch. Taylor Fritz tried to douse that flame. He threw everything, his serve, his grit, his American muscle, but it wasn't enough. Alcaraz didn't blink. He didn't break. He stood tall and stood through the storm. 6-4, then 5-7, then 6-3, and finally, a tiebreak that teetered on the edge of chaos, 7-6. It was pure Alcaraz, fearless, instinctive, explosive. And when he raised his arms in triumph, it wasn't just about reaching another final. It was about defending legacy. It was about protecting his Wimbledon crown, two-time defending champion, remember. It was about proving that youth wasn't fleeting, it was becoming timeless. But the story couldn't be told without the other side of the flame. Enter Jannik Sinner. Cool, composed, clinical. A silent assassin with a rocket of a forehand and a brain built for chess. He walked onto center court with Novak Djokovic staring back at him, 7 Wimbledon titles behind those eyes, a man who made grass his personal fortress. But Sinner didn't flinch. He didn't stutter. He didn't yield. The world watched, breathless, as the Italian maestro dismantled the serve. 6-3, 6-3, 6-4, 3 sets of pure precision, as clean as a surgeon's cut. It wasn't just a win. It was a statement. The number 1 seed is no longer just a number next to his name. It's who he is now. Jannik Sinner has arrived, not as a promise, not as a prodigy, but as a champion in waiting. And now, destiny brings them together once more. Sinner and Alcaraz. The final we all circled. The rematch we all wanted. 5 weeks ago in Paris, they danced for nearly 6 hours on the clay. It was brutal. It was beautiful. It was heartbreak and glory all rolled into one. Sinner had one hand on the Coupe des Mousquetaires. But Alcaraz had something else, a will made of steel. He turned the match around in the dying hours, his body shaking, his lungs burning, but his heart unyielding. And now, we flip the page to grass, where everything is quicker, sharper, crueler. This isn't just a final. It's a collision of philosophies. Sinner, the baseliner with ice in his veins. Alcaraz, the magician who turns every shot into theater. It's speed versus spin. Calculation versus chaos. It's chess and jazz all at once. Number 1 versus number 2, the rankings don't lie. These are the best 2 players on the planet right now. And this isn't just about the title. It's about legacy. It's about who owns this era. Because Federer is gone. Nadal has stepped aside. Djokovic's time is winding down. The throne is empty. And 2 young gladiators are ready to fight for it, not in the shadows of legends, but under their gaze. This is about carving names into granite. This is about center court echoing with a new rivalry. This is about defining what tennis will look like for the next decade. And while millions will tune in around the globe, inside that arena, it will just be 2 men. 2 rackets. 1 ball. A single, roaring silence before each serve. No coaching. No crowd noise. Just nerve and nature. Who flinches first? Who goes big when the margins shrink? Who dares to write the moment, rather than fear it? We've seen Alcaraz serve and volley like Edberg. Slice like Federer. Rip like Nadal. Fight like Novak. We've seen Sinner glide across the court like a whisper, turn defense into offense, own the rhythm like a metronome. But now they must do it with the weight of the world pressing down. One seeking a 3rd straight Wimbledon title, a three-peat not seen since the days of Federer. The other seeking his very first, the kind of first that defines a life. They've beaten legends. They've conquered surfaces. They've pushed each other to the brink. And now, they stand at the summit. There are no more maybes. No more ifs. This is now. This is Wimbledon. And this is tennis, redefined.